I can handle any person I lose. I can handle anything that goes wrong in my life. I can handle anything in my marriage. I can handle anything that this life has to offer me.
When we said we wanted to bring him to the table, I was like, well, what do you want to talk about? He said, mushrooms.
Yeah. Yeah.
The magic kind, of course.
Yeah.
The drama in Hollywood is ramping up, and all eyes are once again on the Smith family. This time it seems as though our favorite Fresh Prince is confronting his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, over some mind-bending stuff. Like, drugs? Yeah, turns out there's a little bit of a psychedelic showdown in the Smith household. But before we get into it, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to never miss out on any new videos. It's free and helps us tremendously bring out new content for your enjoyment. Now, before we get into this whole cosmic craziness, let's get one thing straight. We're here to have some fun. Keep it light, maybe throw in a few aw yeahs, some jokes along the way. With that, let's dive in. Will Smith has been going through it over the past year and then some. And now it seems as though he's getting a bit frustrated with his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. Word on the street is that Will is giving Jada the side eye over some trippy encounters. Yeah, you know what we're talking about. Those mind-altering, perception-bending substances that have been known to float around their family circle. And Will has had it. He's got some questions and is demanding to get the answers. Now, guys, it looks like we got a new family motto. The family that does psychedelics together stays together. Jaden Smith spilled some major truth bombs at the Psychedelic Science Conference in Denver on June 23rd, and it's got everyone buzzing. This conference was absolutely insane. We had NFL star Aaron Rodgers making waves, and then there's Jaden, dropping psychedelic wisdom like a boss, actually. According to him, those mind-bending experiences have worked some magic on his empathy levels, turning him into a philanthropic superstar and bringing him even closer to his family. One person was super against the idea and said, just seeing somebody about Jaden Smith talking about Jada introduced the family to shrooms and this and that. Now I'm mad at 7 a.m. LMAO. WTF do the Smiths got going on? They also said, it's so crazy though. Will Smith could do no wrong. Fresh Prince, fire. Men in Black, fire. Hitch, fire. He need to leave then, Debbie Downers, them. Apparently, it's Mama Jada who's been leading the psychedelic charge in the Smith household. Jada was apparently the first to take that leap of drug, and it's become kind of a trippy domino effect. One by one, the whole family hopped on board, discovering their own mind-expanding journeys. It's like a psychedelic bonding experience. These trips have forged even stronger connection among the Smith crew. From Mama Jada to Jaden, Willow, and the whole gang. They've been exploring the depths of their minds and hearts together. Jaden Smith spilled more of the trippy beans and let us in on the family secret. Those mind-bending journeys are bringing the Smith siblings even closer together. Now, Jaden, the 24-year-old superstar, is giving a big shout out to the power of psychedelics. Thanks to these mind-expanding adventures, he's discovered a whole new level of empathy for his siblings, Willow and Trey. Sibling rivalry? Forget about it. These psychedelic experiences have turned their squabbles into something profound and beautiful. Now imagine a family road trip. It would probably keep the backseat pretty quiet. Anyway, Jaden's got the tea, and he's sharing it all with us. Brothers and sisters can clash like wildfire, but these cosmic journeys have transformed their relationships from the inside out. It's like a love explosion that reaches far beyond the trippy experiences themselves. Can you just imagine it? Jaden and his siblings, arm in arm, sharing cosmic revelations and embracing each other's hearts and newfound empathy? What I wouldn't have given to have that kind of love with my siblings instead of that WWE SmackDown over a remote in the living room. And that's not even all of it. Rumor has it that Will Smith has also taken a cosmic detour or two right before the Oscars. And we're talking about some psychedelic vibes. Now picture this. The calm, cool, well-dressed, charming Will Smith strutting down the red carpet at the glitzy Oscars with that little secret hidden smile behind those shades. Some might say that he had overindulged in some mind-bending experiences, just like his wife Jada. I wonder if the carpet was still red for them. Anyway, Now, we don't have any concrete evidence of this. This is just whispers and speculation. But hey, who wouldn't want to take a cosmic journey before the most glamorous night in Tinseltown? Probably takes the event to a whole nother level. Like, imagine the camera flashes. It would be like stardust on Earth. Now, let's talk about that infamous slap. We all remember the moment when Will slapped Chris Rock on stage, right? That was a Hollywood shocker. But here's the thing. Only a Will who's out of his mind, literally, would have done something like that. Imagine a Will under the influence of psychedelics, where emotions and perceptions might be a bit, well, heightened. Who knows what kind of roller coaster he might have been on that night? The mind-bending effects could have played tricks on him, making that slap seem like a good idea at the time. But again, want to stress? We're just having some fun with this idea. We don't have any solid proof, so take it with a grain of stardust, if you will. But hey, in Hollywood, anything's possible, right? You know, this entire drug thing didn't even come off as a surprise to many people because Jada had already talked about it on her show. Back in 2021, the Red Table Talk was on fire with Jada Pinkett Smith spilling some serious tea about her past. You wouldn't believe it, but Jada was in serious party mode. Like, wine for me was Kool-Aid kind of partying. And Jada didn't hold back. She admitted that she was living it up with the vino like it was no big deal. She even thought it was all good, considering all those supposed health benefits of a little Cabernet or Pinot Noir. But oh boy, things went off the rails real fast. Jada's party train got rolling so hard that her system was like, you know what, girl, no more buzz for you. So when she realized she wasn't getting the giggly, well, that's when she decided to actually bring in some serious reinforcements. Marijuana and ecstasy joined the party crew. Why? Well, because she was used to that hard-hitting stuff. From the high school days of hardcore drinking to the cocktail-fueled adventures of Hollywood, it was kind of a wild ride of ecstasy, alcohol, and weed. And Jada was having herself a ball. There's no doubt about that. You know what they say, history has a way of repeating itself, and in Jada Pinkett Smith's case, it's raising some eyebrows. Back in the day, Jada was all about that party life, mixing alcohol, weed, and ecstasy like it was nobody's business. And now she's getting her kids, including Willow and Jaden, into the psychedelic scene. So I think we're going to be redirecting the Parent of the Year award over here. It's like a double whammy of concern. Not only did Jada have her own wild journey with substances, but her mom, Adrienne, also struggled with a heroin dependence in the past. You'd think that would be a wake-up call to steer clear of introducing her own kids to such mind-altering experiences. Some might also argue that Jada should know better, considering her own history. And while she's entitled to make her own choices, it's hard not to worry about the impact of these psychedelic adventures and what they could have on her own kids. The thing is, psychedelics can be a tricky road to navigate. Sure, some people talk about that profound and beautiful experience that they've had, but not everyone reacts the same way. And with Jada's family history, it's even riskier to venture into those uncharted territories. We all want what's best for our kids, and sometimes that means learning from our past mistakes. Introducing them to substances that can alter their perception and cognitive function might not be the wisest move. And you know Jada, she can't help herself from speaking her mind, so she talked about that too. In an interview with People, she dropped a major hint that she's finally going to address that elephant in the room, her family's adventures with psychedelics. It had everyone sit up a little straighter. I mean, caught my attention. Jada said she's not going to hold back. She's going to cover everything you've wondered about her family, including why she introduced her kids to mind-bending substances. And she's also going to take us back, detailing her wild partying days. It's all going to be laid out in those pages. One person said, Jada got a book coming out, and yes, good for her, but I really don't think I'll survive another Smith family press run of information I learn 100% involuntarily. People even brought back videos of how she talked about that she knew of self-pleasure when she was 9. One person tweeted, "Nah, I'm sorry Jada Pinkett Smith is f***ing the head. Very sinister lady. Social services needs to intervene." So, what do you think? Comment down below and let us know. If you like this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to see my next video. I post updates like this every week where I uncover the secrets of your favorite celebrities.